You're not broken, you're trained. You got 20 compliments today and 1 piece of criticism. Which one are you still thinking about at 11 p.m.? Exactly. Here's what most people secretly think. I'm just negative. I'm broken. My brain hates me. But that's not what's happening. Your brain is doing exactly what it was built to do, hunt for threats. The problem is, it's still acting like you live in the wild, not in a world where the threat is usually an email or a comment. In this video, you'll see why your brain clings to the worst-case scenario, how that wrecks your decisions and relationships, and how to start rewiring it using tools real neuroscientists and therapists use, not with fake positivity, with practice that literally changes your brain. Because you're not broken, you're trained, and anything trained can be retrained.
The negativity tilt. First thing to know, your brain does not treat good and bad equally. In classic lab studies, people see neutral pictures, positive ones, and negative ones, while researchers measure brain activity. The brain responds stronger and longer to negative images than to positive ones of the same intensity. That's negativity bias. Bad weighs more than good. Think about how that looks in real life. 19 good moments, 1 awkward one, your brain replays the awkward one. 10 kind comments, 1 rude one, your brain screenshotted the rude one. Evolution wired this. Picture your ancestors walking through a forest. Noticing a nice patch of berries is good. Noticing a predator is survival. Missing berries equals hungry. Missing predator equals dead. So your brain became a threat detector with a spotlight, and we inherited that hardware. Fast forward to now. The predator is a delayed text, a weird tone in a message, a frown in a meeting. Your brain still slams the alarm button. It's not dramatic, it's outdated. You're not negative by nature. You're running survival software in a social media world. How you accidentally train your brain to expect the worst. Here's where it gets sneaky. Neuroscience and learning research show your brain learns faster from negative experiences than positive ones. 1 painful moment teaches quicker than 10 nice ones. Practice makes permanent. The circuits you activate most become stronger and more automatic over time. So when you replay the worst part of your day, mentally rehearse everything that could go wrong. Tell yourself, I just know this will end badly. You're not just venting, you're lifting weights. You're literally training. Find the flaw, scan for danger. Believe the worst first. That's why after months or years of this, it feels like personality. I'm just anxious, I overthink everything. I always expect the worst. It's not who you are, it's what your nervous system has gotten good at. And the cost is real. You remember your partner's 1 bad mood, not their 10 small kindnesses. You replay 1 mistake at work instead of months of competence. You say no to opportunities because you've already watched yourself fail in your head. Expecting the worst doesn't protect you, it just keeps you living inside a movie where the danger never ends.
The plot twist? Your brain is hackable. Here's the good news. The same brain that learned to obsess over threats can learn something else. Your brain is plastic. Neuroplasticity means it constantly rewires based on what you repeatedly pay attention to and practice. Right now it's like this. Negative equals Velcro, sticks instantly. Positive equals Teflon, slides right off. You will never delete the Velcro. That's your survival wiring. But you can make the positive side stickier, so your brain stops pretending your life is 100% problems, 0% possibility. One of the simplest tools comes from Rick Hansen and others who study how experience reshapes the brain. The idea? If you slow down and savor good experiences, you strengthen the neural pathways that carry them. Over time, your baseline shifts. The method we'll use here is a simplified version of his HEAL framework. The 4-step rewire, turning moments into wiring. Let's run this on a real situation. You give a presentation, afterward your boss says, "Great job overall," you rush through that 1 slide. Your threat detector zooms in. "I blew it. They think I'm incompetent. Next time will be worse." Here's how you start rewiring instead. Step 1, catch the story. Notice, my brain is doing the thing. It's treating 1 comment like a tiger. No judgment, just awareness. Step 2, retrieve the rest of the truth. Ask, what else happened? Someone nodded or took notes. A coworker said they liked a specific part. You actually prepared and showed up. Pick one of those and let yourself replay that for a moment. Step 3, feel it for 20 seconds. Don't just think, yeah, I was fine. Actually sit with it. Remember their face. Remember how it felt to answer that question well. Remember what preparing actually meant about your effort. Give it 20 to 30 seconds of attention. That's what tells your brain this matters. Save this. Step 4, hold both. Now put both truths in 1 sentence. I rushed 1 slide and I gave an overall solid presentation. I have something to improve and I'm capable. Same facts, different wiring. You didn't erase the problem, you just refused to let it be the whole story. Do this with other moments. Today was stressful and I had a peaceful 10 minutes with my coffee. My partner annoyed me and they also did something kind for me this morning. You're training your brain to see and, not just disaster.
One word to drop, one habit to build. Before we close, two ridiculously simple tools that hit hard. The only trap. Listen for the word only in your self-talk. I only study for 10 minutes. I only made one sale. I only went to the gym once. That word turns effort into failure. It tells your brain, not enough, we're in danger. Motivation drops, stress rises. Now cut it. I studied for 10 minutes. I made one sale. I went to the gym once this week. Same facts, less shame, more room to grow. You're not lying, you're just removing the built-in insult. The 7-day rewire. For the next 7 days, do this once a day. Catch one small good moment. A text from a friend, a good sip of coffee, a funny video that actually made you laugh. Spend 20 to 30 seconds really feeling it. Let it mean something tiny. My day is not only stress. I'm not only failing. If you want bonus points, link it. I'm stressed about money, and this moment with my friend is real. That's it. One moment, 1 minute. Research on this kind of savoring and positive attention practice shows it can shift mood, attention, and even patterns of brain activation over weeks. Not by deleting your negativity bias, but by balancing it. You're not the person who always expects the worst. So let's rewind. You got 20 compliments and 1 criticism. Your brain is still going to feel that criticism more. That's fine. That's ancient wiring doing its job. But now you know what's really going on. You're not cursed. You're not doomed to be the negative one. You're a human running a threat-biased brain that can be retrained. Every time you catch the fear story, ask what else is true, let a good moment actually land. Drop boogered only from your effort. You're casting a tiny vote for a different brain. Negativity won't disappear, but it stops being the only voice in the room. If this shifted how you think about your own thoughts, share it with someone who lives in worst-case scenarios. And in the comments, tell me, what's one small positive moment you're actually going to savor this week? I'll be reading.